Wow, I'm back at the hat chair. Hey guys, this is Ves and welcome back to another artist talk. So this artist talk, I want to talk about artist blocks and what we do when we have them, or do they exist, or what do I do when I have an artist block, or a lot of things to do. So I have been very not artist block-ish, but video block-ish. Like, I'll have an idea for a video and I'm like, that's not good. And there'll be times where I'm like, I don't know what in the world to do for a video. But I think that these type of topics are good to talk about because, sometimes I really don't know. And I had to figure out things or revert back to like reading comments to see where some people are asking for things, or like, Ves, you should do this or that. So I think one tip that a couple of tips that I can give you would help with, basically breaking out of that artist block / procrastination in you. I say artist block / procrastination is because sometimes you don't feel like you want to do anything. Like, I don't want to do nothing. Like, you get that feeling inside of you that you don't want to do nothing because you don't know what to do. So yeah, for a tip I can say is do anatomy, practicing, sketching, something that you can just free up your hands and free up your mind and just go in, even if it's like a swiggle or a circle or something. Recently I had to go fix my car, so I was like, I'm bored. I don't know what to do. I don't feel like drawing, but whatever. I could do something different. So I went ahead, I picked up a coloring book. Me and my sister were searching for the draw sections because I like the draw sections. I grew up on the draw sections. And I found a daisy and I drew that bad boy. And I was like, yes. It don't look good, but it look okay. And I did it with a crayon. So that basically inspired me to draw another daisy and do it digitally. So you guys will be seeing that coming up soon. And definitely bust out that daisy, and I loved it, man. I loved the way it came out. I love the shading techniques and everything that I used on it. And it broke me into doing more stuff, and it also gave me video ideas on not procrastination, but artist blocks and drawing different things and getting that out there. So that's definitely a good tip, is just to keep your hand free. Draw something. It could be random. You could try to redo a picture. Just keep your mind in your hands going so that you can get that feeling back. Another thing is, look at other people's art. Look at what people is doing. Follow other artists on Instagram. Like me, I like to follow other people. I like to read other people's comics. I like to support other people. So what I do is I revert back to their stuff. Like, I'm pretty sure you guys watched some of my unboxings with like La Boricua and the Hoopers and Alpama and Plume and all that other stuff. I read everybody else's stuff. I even be on webtoons reading other people's stuff, and that just helps with opening up your mind to get inspired. You being inspired by other people, you know what I'm saying? That's the beauty with artists. When they see each other do things, they get inspired to continue on with what they're doing. So yeah, definitely bring up other artists, look at other artists' work, and just be inspired, and then revert to references. Like, look up people doing something and draw them. You know what I'm saying? You could always do that, and it can help you with getting it out, getting that gunky feeling out, because having artist block is a gunky feeling. That's all I have to say. Another thing that I can think about is not relate to your community, but communicate with your community. So if you're building a community, why am I sucking at words right now? Okay, when you're going ahead and you building your own community, like you see how I got you guys the pulses, you definitely want to communicate with them and see where their mind is at. See what they want to see you do. Do some challenges, like if they want you to do challenges, or they want you to do a certain type of tutorial, or they want you to do some type of art piece, see where that goes and see how, that helps you. Like, you don't have to do it, but you can always be inspired by, oh, maybe I can do, like, let's say they want you to do a werewolf witch on a broomstick, and you're like, yo, I could bust that out. Go ahead and bust it out. Bust out like 4 of those and see how that looks. Like, do different type of versions of that one that you're thinking about. You know what I'm saying? Get yourself out of that funk, that depression funk. You know what I'm saying? And again, reverting back to that, another one that I can say is, open yourself up to commissions. There's a lot of people that have great minds to create characters but cannot draw them themselves. So open yourself up to commissions, and that definitely will help you, inspire you, especially if they write what they want their character to look like or be like and who their character is. That definitely inspire you to make something beautiful. So definitely opening yourself up to commissions. That's something that I do all the time. I open myself up to commissions. My commissions are open still, and I have a lot of fun creating people that exist in other people's mind, because it takes me out of my funk. It takes me out of my element. You know what I'm saying? I'm not the one that's creating this. I'm just taking a description and I'm trying to make it into something. You know what I'm saying? And on top of that, if you keep yourself open with your commissioner and you talk to them and stuff like that, you get the feel of what they're thinking about. You know what I'm saying? So definitely that's another tip to do, like open your mind up to having commissions and stuff like that. Another thing that I can think about that would help a lot is, basically trying to do challenges. That's basically reverting back to like communication with your community. You want to do challenges. You want to do things that are different and out of your element. Like, I seen the upside down challenge that I want to try, and I think I'm going to try it. And I feel like that was pretty cool to even like somebody else to think about and put it out there as an artist challenge. Challenge yourself, challenge yourself as an artist, and see the different things that you can do. Like, you can try to copy a picture and do one for, I think, the full time that you need, a 10-minute one, then a 10-second one, and a 5 or 10 minute, no, it's a 10-minute one, a 1-minute one, and a 10-second one. Try to play with your hand, make your hand do weird things that it hasn't done before. I guess just make your mind work and make it try to be a little bit more faster and more able for yourself. Because honestly speaking, artist block is just basically you feeling like you can't do anything, like you just don't want to, or you just don't have the means to do so. And the thing is, there's always something for you to do as an artist. There's always anatomy, there's always perspective, there's always different type of fashions you need to know how to do, how to make things look correctly. And if you're doing comics, there's definitely something that you have to do. You have to learn how to panel and do your stories and make sure your characters look good and make sure that your anatomy and your perspective is good. So there's always something out there for an artist to do, and you should never feel like there isn't. So I could say that there is a such thing, but I can't really say it because, there's some times where you just don't want to do nothing. You want to eat a bag of chips and just sit in front of the TV. And I get that a lot. But, nothing beats drawing a Daisy Duck while you're sitting there waiting for your car to get fixed. So yeah, guys, those are basically the tips that I can give for that I have in general for artist blocks, or if artist blocks exist. If you feel that artist block exists and you have thoughts and any other things that you can think of that will help somebody out of their artist block, definitely leave it in the comments below. I definitely check those things out, so leave a girl some love. And if you guys are new here and you're like, Bess, I like those tips, I like what you're doing here, go ahead and hit that subscribe, become a pulse, become one of our family members. I continuously do things like this and more. And if you want to be down for the streaming crew, go ahead and click that bell, become our streaming posts. Come see me when I stream. I draw. We're having a collaboration still, so yeah, definitely check us out with that. So yeah, guys, thank you so very much for liking, sharing, telling a friend, and helping a friend. Have an amazing rest of the day. Bye bye.